is very, very good. I've just seen the account of my launch has been retweeted by. Right. So we have to first get the Morph Ball in Super Metroid. So this part of the game is relatively how you should play this beginning of Super Metroid. After this, it goes a bit crazy. It's the Morphing Ball, which allows us to do that. Right. So this will allow us to get a couple more items. One of which is down here. So we've got the Ice Beam. Oh, hello. Right, okay. So we've got the Ice Beam. Ice Beam's useful. Ice Beam's very useful, in fact. So Ice Beam will allow us to freeze enemies. Which will be very useful for this part. Because there's an item up there. Okay, it's a missile tank. Right. Let's get that. Thank you very much. That's usually... Okay, so... Ooh, that's an interesting item. Okay, so that's the shovel in Legend of Zelda. So we've already got one item for the shovel. So... You can soft lock the game, which is very interesting. So it happens more in Metroid. Also, I can't save. I can't save in Legend of Zelda, so I have to save in Metroid as well. Which is why I stopped playing it last time. To begin with, the items I'm going to find, a lot of them, because like there is so many items available at the moment, it's just about remembering where everything is. So there's an item. So I couldn't get that because there's a you can blow up that too. There's also an item over here as well. I am fairly sure. I can't remember though. Genuinely cannot remember. Right. Avanti. Up we go. I'm taking it very slow. This is not going to be speedrun. Because I'm not very good at speedrunning. Right. There isn't really much more I can do here. There are two options. I can either go... So one of the options is I can go up and try and get where the bombs are, or where I think the bombs are, but the problem is if the bombs aren't there, I'm screwed. Alternatively, I can go into Legend of Zelda. Which I think that's what I'll do, yeah. So we'll go into Legend of Zelda and continue the game over there. So there we go. So annoyingly, I have nothing whatsoever. So I need to... Is... Oh, wait, hang on. I can get something in here, can't I? Let's see what's in here. This is usually the lamp. 10 arrows. Right. So, I need to get about 100 rupees at this point. I can also do a bit of the dungeon, so we will do that. There's usually something here. Please be bombs. Bombs! Right. Okay, that is a bit of a weapon, but I don't actually need it because there's going to be a sword from his uncle. There we go. There's the sword. So we've got a sword. Right. So yeah. Right. There could be some interesting items over here. So we got bombs, which is good. That's a key item. Piece of a heart. Okay. Now the weird thing is there are more items in I think there's more items in Legend of Zelda than there is in Metroid, so you will see more Zelda items. Right, do we do... We can do some of the main castle. Now, the one thing we haven't got at the moment is the lamp. Can we do the castle? No. We can, yeah. So we haven't got the lamp, and the lamp gives us some light in dark, and there is darkness in certain areas of said castle. But if you have the lamp, you don't. It doesn't really matter. So we need some sort of lamp. We need some sort of lamp. We need other things as well. Basically, we need fucking everything. I think this is... If we kill him, he gives a key. Right, okay. So this used to be the boomerang. It's the map. Right, okay. So... That's annoying. Because there are, obviously, the dungeon items in here. So... That will mean every other... I think every other chest will have an item of some description. Now, it may be just, you know, bombs or rupees or something, even though finding rupees may be a useful thing. Right. Right. Piece of heart. Okay. So there's one more chest that I can check right now, and if so that one more chest, if it doesn't contain a fire source, we're going to have to do something else, which is fine. Which is this chest here. But there's plenty we can do. We can check out the town. We've got quite a lot of bombs. Right. If this is a fire source, it's useful. Right. Is it a fire source? No. Right. So we go to the sanctuary. missiles. Right, okay. Trying to think what we can do. Because we need... So for us to progress in Super Metroid, we need bombs. Or a bombing thing. For us to progress... There's a lot we can do here. So what we got? Okay. Because the other thing is, you only need to complete the Dark World castles to get somewhere. Right, so there's plenty we can do here. First one is here. 5 hours. Missiles. Power bombs. Right, okay. Oh, brilliant. Right. So that opens up Metroid. So we got the power bombs. Now the bad thing about power bombs is effectively we can soft lock the game because we could just run out of power bombs, which would be silly. But we just have to be careful. Right. So there is an item here, which is located. There's a couple of items in here. There's the mushroom, which I completely forget where it is. The Lost Woods has a very, very apt name. I think it's up here and down. So, oh, fuck. Right, completely gone the wrong way. Never mind. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, piece of heart. Okay. Getting close. And I think there's one other item which is located here. More power bombs. Okay. I mean, 15 power bombs is a lot. Have you seen Andy? He was out looking for a prize Ether medallion. Wonder when he will be back. Don't know where Andy is. Don't know who Andy is. Right, so where can we go now? So there's going to be one thing we can check up here. If we head north, we can maybe just... I think there's an item in this cave up here. Arrows, okay. Right. Oh, I can't get that anyway because I need to. They need to chop down that tree, and that doesn't happen until later in the game. I can't remember exactly when, but yeah, later in the game. Right, we can do a lot more in town, so let's go to the town. So we can do here. This is a Blind's Cave. Right. What's the order? Oh, I can stick one there. You can obviously come back, but I was just trying to remember what the order is. I think it's definitely that down. I think. Yeah. There we go. Have to think about it right. Fire rod, okay. Super missiles. And what? Fucking hell, getting a lot of Super Metroid things. Full heart, right? Okay. Things are looking relatively solid. So because we got the fire rod, we can now use that as to get to do the rest of the castle. Oh, excuse me. So we can do that. Can't do that because I haven't got enough money. I can do that. Right. Reserve tank. Okay. Useful. So that's used for in Metroid to basically you can. No, it's not that. It's not that one. That's used in Metroid in case you run out of energy. I think there's something in the back of the bar. Heart. Right. Okay. So. No. Okay, what do we need to do? We can go south and do... Right. Is there an important item here? Reserve tank. Okay, cool. That's not too much of a problem. Because you need the boots to get that down. Is there an important item here? Missiles. Okay, no. Right. I need about 20 gems. Oh, I can use the shovel to dig up the flute. Oh. That's probably going to be a sensible idea, right? Let us go with that. I think it's... There we go. Only missiles, but it will do. Right, let us... switch back to bombs. Right, so... Let us do escape with our fire rod. And see what we can do from there. Bit annoyed that I don't have enough coins. So I have to go back to the village to pick up what the chap's selling. Because it costs 2,000. Because normally there's a bottle there. And once you get a bottle, you can speak to the sick kid. And the sick kid will give you the bug catching net. So the hope is, at some point, I pick up a bottle in this time. Oh, fuck. I need the lamp. Right. Hugo, good evening, my friend. How are you? Good, thanks. Good. Good to hear that, mate. Oh! Thank you very much for the... Thanks very much for your renewed subscription. Really appreciate that. If you're in chat, you give Hugo some love, although it's a bit quiet today. And also, I got a free emote because of that, of somebody clapping, which is lovely. You know alive, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Right. What am I doing? I'm going straight south. Thank you very much for your continued support. Do appreciate it. Yeah, so hope everything is okay with you. Congratulations on the health. Thank you very much. Yes. Granted, I nearly blooming flooded it, but apart from that, everything's okay. Right, what's in here? Kana Samara. That's a good item. That just makes this game a hell of a lot easier. But yeah, it's good. Did you work out where the stop clock is for the water? Yes, it's underneath the sink. Now the question is, can I turn the stop clock? No. So, because I am weak and worthless, so I am going to. I have bought a wrench, which arrives Friday. I'm getting things delivered to the new house now. But which will be lovely. But yes, hopefully. If you need a tool for the outside water thing, I have a sneaky one. I think I'm alright, actually. There we go. Right. 5 items. Right, what have we got here? Super missiles. Missiles. Hammer. Useful. Missiles. $50. Right, okay, so we got enough cash. We've got enough cash. Okay. Now the question is, where do we go now? Okay, so we've got enough cash to continue. We are going to do right. So, just to explain this game for you, Hugo, this is Super Metroid: A Link to the Past randomizer. So this is basically two games in one. There was basically two games that came out for the Super Nintendo. One called A Link to the Past, which is what you're looking at, and one called Super Metroid, which you're not. What people discovered was that this game and Super Metroid didn't overwrite each other when it came to memory addresses. Just kind of please, you're not playing this. Yes, I'm not playing this Kabuki game now. It's great, isn't it? This is going to be, yeah, and never again. Podcast on that comes out this week. I think I contributed to it. Yeah. So, what some bright spark discovered fairly recently, I'm going to say within the last 2 or 3 years, was fucking hell. Right, sorry about that. Banhammer. Right. Sincere apologies for that. Yeah, so what somebody discovered fairly recently was that the memory addresses for Link to the Past and the memory addresses for Super Metroid didn't overwrite each other. And they said that the reason being was like somebody thought that at one point they were going to release like a double cartridge with both the games on. So you could put them both in one cartridge and it would work. And then some bright spark was like, right, okay, now we know that, let's find a way of connecting the two games up. So some bright spark hacked it, and we've got now both the games with the items spread across both games. And the idea is for this hack is to complete both the games at the same time. So what do we go? Heart. Right, okay. So there's not really too much I can do. It's really good fun. And especially, so I have played and completed both games multiple times. Super Metroid is one of my most favorite games ever. So I am, but never together. No. One of my earlier streams was to play it. And I actually got stuck, and because you can only save in Super Metroid, you can't save elsewhere. So this is now Super Metroid. So we have got a couple of items. I don't think there's anything over there. Right. So very different, yeah. But they're both. I mean, this is considered to be a classic. I'm gonna save. I think I've got all the items in Metroid. Right. So the next thing we can do is we can go and defeat. We can go to the gold. We can go defeat the I think it's called a Chozo, which is over here. Now, in a normal game, it would give you bombs. But obviously, this is not a normal game. So this is the first boss. It's giving you bombs, but giving you bombs for the wrong game. I've been a rod and friends. You know what? I should make you a mod of here, shouldn't I? I was made a mod in my friend's channel to feel responsible, kind of. Yeah, well, you are responsible. You're one of the most responsible people I know. You should really be in mod here, to be perfectly honest. I think it's only Ardon who's a mod. Right. I think. Right. Progress. Right. Not sure if I would say that out loud, but you are. Most responsible. Yeah. Right. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Ooh. Kana burner. Right. That is effectively a useless item, but it's nice to have. Right. So. This is Brinstar. And there's things I can explore here. Okay. No point. There's no point in getting that yet. I can get that later. Wow, an actual map, unlike the games you normally play. Yes. Well, this was the 16-bit era, so you did have maps. So, I can... There's a lot that's opened up, actually. I can defeat a couple of bosses as well. I think I can do that because I've got the wave beam. Okay, right, you can wall jump. Right, let's... Right, fucking stay on. Is it bad that I think he looks like a Ninja Turtle? Yeah. For a couple of reasons. Metroid has legitimately one of the biggest surprises in games. And you have assumed the gender of Samus Aran. Because Samus is a girl. Oh, it's very BC, yeah. It's the first, like, it was kind of well known, like, when you die in this game, basically the suit explodes and you see Samus. Oh, E-Tank, right, needed that. She looks like a Ninja Turtle. She does a bit, yes. 5 bombs. Right, okay. Getting a lot of Metroid items. Right, that's what I wanted to do. Because I didn't want to use a bomb. Right, okay. I've made my decision now. I think I've come the wrong way. Because there's still some more things. Oh, I can go up here. Right, there we go. Let's go up here instead. Right. I'm doing a massive circle here. The spinny thing is a bit Sonic-like. Right. Hull container. Right. We're back at the start. Right, okay. Oh dear. I'm a bit concerned about my energy. I think I've got not too much left. Incidentally, one of the hacks you can do is you can actually switch off the beeping. Which I haven't done. I'm basically going to do a massive loop. Via a save point. Although I can jump this item here. Oh, Pegasus Boots. Right. So that will allow us to run in Zelda. Which will speed up the game tremendously. Right. Incidentally, if you ever watch speedruns of this game, so this game, realistically, I have completed it in under 2 hours before. No, I haven't completed it. I think I've completed it under 3. When you see speedrunners, I think the world record is like 28 minutes. Some of the speedrunners are absolutely amazing. That being said, there isn't a huge amount I can do in Zelda yet. But is life going okay? It's okay. I have massive existential dread. Apparently that's normal after buying a house. But yeah, work's going pretty well. I'm in a good place. I'm just going to. I'm going here. But yeah, I'm happy. How are you anyway? How's life with you? But yeah, good. Yeah, it is good. I'm just. I don't know. It's. I'm in almost like a weird holding pattern because obviously I've got a house, and I've spent a lot of money on it. And I can't really do much with it. My fear is obviously, the way in which, France has gone back into lockdown. I think Germany's gone into some sort of lockdown. My fear is I won't be able to move. Now, I think I can come to like an agreement with my landlord because I don't think anybody's going to be lined up to move in. But obviously, if it gets to like 3 weeks before, or 2 weeks before I'm due to move, and I can't move, that could be fun. But yeah, house is lovely. House is pretty much perfect, even though I did get it a day late, but they're much. Bit lot of money, but not paying rent for much longer. No, that's true. Is there an item over there? I can't remember. Work a bit slow, bit worried, but life continues. Because of the person who recommended you. What happened? If you don't mind me asking. Was there an item there? That's something so might as well use it. But yeah, I mean, I've noticed it goes in spurts. I was confident last week that I would basically be in a position this week to say, right, I'm not taking on any more work. What's happened has been somebody has been really slow in getting back to me. And it's really frustrating because I just genuinely don't. I probably need to just chase them, and I'm just going to say, look, you know, by being slow, things are slightly changing, and I'm filling it up with work. But yeah, I got a bit frustrated with a charity I was due to work with. Charity, the board of trustees were fighting, so might have been helping sort them out. Just one of the trustees recommended me, but might get future work out. That sucks. Right, we're gonna fight the. We're gonna fight. What is called Spore Spawn. Should be able to defeat it. Charities are all working out. They're fucked at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I was a bit frustrated with this one actually because this was meant to be work, but what happened with that? Yeah, so you know that thing that I posted a few weeks back regarding a charity position. What it was a web hosting company in Germany who wanted to kind of do more with British. In Britain, were willing to pay. So this was a guy who I met at WordCamp Europe, way back, in Sofia in 2014. I think my first ever proper word camp, like first ever word camp. No, it wasn't the first one outside the UK because I went. But yeah, I went to Europe and I met this guy, and he now works for a hosting company in Germany. Oh, flippers! That's useful. We can now get a few more items. Yeah, so he then turned. So basically, this company wants to get a bit of a foothold in Britain, and they are going to start. But they want to see how people like myself use their platform. The way in which they're going to do it is they're going to test it, and what he basically said was, "We'll pay you to build a website for somebody." So think of a small company, a charity, and I was like, and he was like, "Okay, great." So I basically build a WordPress website for them for free. Anyway, long story short, I got a couple of responses. The first one messaged and was like, "Yeah, I'm interested," and then didn't hear back from them. Second one was can I go? Is there anything down there? I don't know. Second one, no, I can't do that. Yeah. Second one messaged and was just really slow in responding. And then responded and was just like, "Yeah, I've spoken to the trustees. The trustees don't want to do this." I'm like, "Okay." It is what it is. And then, can I go up there? Oh, hello. So now I'm on my third one, and it's just really frustrating. If you need charities for this kind of project, I've got contracts. Yeah, I'm all right now. So I'm on the third one, and then I kind of spoke with Casper, who's the guy who's doing it. Is this one with the thing? No, wrong one. Yeah, so I spoke with Casper, and he was just like, "Look," because I was like, "I really want to, help out," and he was like, "Well, we appreciate it. I think it's a really cool idea, but at the same time, a couple of my mates own bars, and it's like if you want to do it for a mate's bar, or an Airbnb, like my sister-in-law's got an Airbnb, that's fine. So basically, there's gonna be people I will be able to do it for. Do I want to do this? Yeah. So I've got people, so it's not the end of the world, but it's just a wee bit frustrating. People messing me around. Oh, fucking hell. So you're not supposed to be in this part of the game until later. Because you're going to get the power bombs much later than this. But yeah, so that's is what it is. Do I try and take Kraid, or do I? Let's just explore a bit of Norfair. But yeah, that's. So I've got one person who was basically messaging me saying, "I'd really, really like a website, please. Can you make me a website?" So hopefully this person doesn't flounce on me. Bombs. Rupees. Or power bombs. But yeah. Yeah, I mean it keeps you in a job, doesn't it? Now I have to cheat to get out a little bit. But yeah, hopefully this person comes back to me. If she doesn't, I've got enough people. I can just beg to my sister-in-law and go, oh, you know your Airbnb. Do you want a website? Which I kind of don't want to do because she'll use that against me. Right. Oh, I think we can go down here. No, I can't. But there's that option, which does exist. As much as I joke about it, it does exist. Right. What can I do? I could. I'm getting a few items. Beer, you come for break. Okay. Have a wonderful piss. Oh, that's the ice beam. I think. No, it's not. Okay. Let us go into here. I don't think I can do much here. Oh, I don't think I can actually. Oh. I think can do one thing, which I think is this. Give me a heart. Do you do all your meter readings for the house? I did everything except the water because I didn't know how to do that. I've got the energy sorted. So they're all done. I think there's some more shit here. Water might not be on a meter, mine's still not. Apparently it is, because I've signed up to United Utilities and they said it is. Right, 50. Right, what am I doing? I think it's that one. There is another thing I can do, but I need a fire source, which I don't have at the moment. Oh, right, okay, so cool. So that's there. Okay, right, so there isn't anything there. I think I'm done here. Right, so the next logical thing I could do is Kraid. I mean, they said water's on a meter, so I'm not one to argue. Kraid. Oh yeah, so Kraid is this boss here. So, as I said, I can just about, I think. It's really tight. I think I might need to do have a bit of a runner. There we go. That's how you do it. So you're supposed to have at this point in the game the high jump boots to get here, which I do not have. But this is effectively the first boss, the first proper boss in the game. Okay, it's only a piece of heart, so I'm not too bothered. Right, let's go down here. Which, if you need it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Fuck. There we go. Pregnant Godzilla, yes. Now this should give me... This usually gives you the Varia suit. But it doesn't. It just gives us missiles. Right, okay. So... we can... There's another item as we leave, which may or may not be useful. And then we're running out of things to do in Super Metroid. The only other place we can go... Oh, fuck. Right, there we go. We can go where the super bombs usually are. Oh, bombers. That could or could not be useful. There's a couple of dungeons later on in the game where you need to use one of the medallions to open it up. And that may or may not be one of the medallions we need. Right, what we can do now is we can go through... because we've got the ice beam, we can climb the red tower. Go where the power bombs usually are. And then hopefully that will give us a couple of items. Otherwise we're reliant on... We're going to have to start going into dungeons in Zelda, which may or may not be useful. Oh, fucking hell. Items that could be useful right about now. We could use the bow. The bow would open up a fair bit. The gloves would give us a little bit. Will allow us to open up a little bit more. Any sort of Super Metroid item, with possible exception of something like the spring ball, would be useful. Right, let's do this properly. So High jump boots would be useful. Fucking hell. Oh, do you know what? I've just thought of something. Don't need to do that. Speed boost would be useful. We haven't really got that much. We got bombs would be useful because that would mean we wouldn't have to. We can't crush the game. It's interesting seeing you play a game you know as opposed to one that's new to you. Yeah, it is. I mean, this is one of my favorite games ever. And this is also one of my favorite games ever. Right, I can save and quit. Start the house. Right, so my new plan is to go to the palace, the Eastern Palace, which is over here. Oh, I've got the flippers. That's opened up a few things. Right. Okay, energy tank there, but I need the mirror to get it. But I can go for flippers let you swim. Yes, flippers let you swim. And I can go and speak to the bum. What's he going to give me? Mirror. Oh, that's useful. So the mirror allow me to transfer to the dark world, but I can't yet because it does open up. It does mean I can complete one dungeon though. I can complete the top dungeon with the number 1. I should be able to. Whether I want to is another thing. Flippers like you said. Yeah, it is very Alice in Wonderland. It's a very, you know, it's very, yeah. One sentence very Gona and the green pen is that I'll give you something. Right, okay. Now, he'd be where you get the running boots from, but I've already got him. But he does have 3 chests. So there is missiles. There's a speed boost. That's useful. Okay. So the speed boost opens the one of the items. It opens a couple of items actually. It opens an item in Norfair and an item in 2 items in Brinstar. Although we know what one of the items is. And it's a piece of heart. So we can go to Brinstar. And we can go. We can explore some of this. We can't actually complete the dungeon because we need the bow. But we may not need to complete this dungeon because it only gives you a pendant. Now the only thing that the pendant will do is it will allow us to... Okay, that gives us a big key. We'll get the item from the guy who we just spoke to. But we can start completing some dungeons. I mean, I think we could complete this anyway, but it's not really useful because... Oh, we can't complete this dungeon. Because we need the bow for the boss. And you get the bow in this dungeon. Okay, that's really not helpful. Please be a good item. That's the one item I didn't want. Come on. I don't know. Oh, I can't do that. Arden! Good evening. How are we doing? Right. Very dark. Yes, it is very dark. I need a light source to obviously see in the dark. What can I do? Can I do anything? Might need to go back to Super Metroid. A few things have opened up in Super Metroid, which... with the speed booster. Oh! I can... there's a lot of items I can pick up in Super Metroid. In therapy. In theory, it's made so you don't ever get stuck. No, yeah. Yeah, so this is a randomizer. Yeah, and it is made so you can't ever get stuck. Now the thing is, I have got stuck before. But you need to know the games very well. And I think I pretty do. Right. So, speed boost. I'll tell you where I can go. I can go around and top. There's a lot we can do now that we got the speed boost. The speed boost actually opens up a fair few items. Are there hidden Easter eggs in many games you play? So there is one of the more famous ones in this one. So this one does have one. Towards the No, I'm not going to share the one in here. There is a famous Easter egg in Zelda, the other game I was playing, and that is one of the. There's a hidden room, and it was given away as a competition in like Nintendo Power or something. And what this competition was, you won your name in a game, and they've put a hidden room in Zelda, which gives you like 300 coins, and it's like, my name is such and such. This is my hidden room. Don't tell anybody about it. And apparently, it was just really, really well hidden. Because you can't actually get into the room unless you go via a glitch. That's fun. There is one in here, and I'll not share it because you don't know what happens in this game towards the end of the game. But there are a couple of enemies that don't want you dead. Right. Oh, the story of that. Yeah. I mean, you didn't even know that Samus was a girl. Just gonna have a look, see. Oh God. Want them. They're the high jump boots. Mind you, the game's yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I should be able to get the high jump boots. No, I've got the speed boost. I don't need the grappling beam to get the high jump boots, but is this the room? I think it is. Yes. Charge. Oh, that's a useful item. See, this is where the high jump boots would have been useful. Right, save. There's a couple of items down here. There's where the actual power bombs are. Yeah. But yeah, I would highly recommend you watch this gameplay properly. At some point, I may play this game like the actual proper Super Metroid. Oh fuck! Didn't need that. So not this version. So one that will actually, is the actual proper version. Because I fucking love this game. Although I won't. Maybe I'll also complete it in one stream. That was silly. Is there something else here? I've never played Super Metroid. Mate, it's legitimately one of my favourite games ever. I actually love this game. It's just... I had it as a kid. As a SNES as a SNES game in the UK. I don't know if this was. It came in this massive box with a strategy guide because they legitimately thought that the non-Japanese market was so dumb they couldn't complete it. And they were right, because I had to ring the old Nintendo hotline a couple of times to get anywhere close to finishing it. And then, yeah, so I did finish it. I did complete it with the guide and with everything. I think it took me close to about 20 hours to complete it the first time. I think the second time I did it in 6. I think my record is now 3. So I could almost do it in one sitting. Right. Where can we go now? We can go a Sunday stream. Yeah, that'll be perfect for a Sunday stream. Although not this Sunday, because this Sunday I'm playing another game. The next Retro Asylum Game Club, which is thankfully not a scary game. Will start on Sunday, which will be Truxton for the Mega Drive, which is it's just a shoot 'em up. When will you go to my new house? Yes, so I've now actually bought it, so I've completed it. I actually own. Hang on, where are they? See my fat keys. Yes. So these keys are for my new house. Don't know if you can see though, but yeah. And keys, indeed. I have a lot of keys. Oh yeah, show you how much I love this game. Right. I don't know if you can see this. This is my key rings. This has everything on it. I'm just waiting to see. If you see that, hopefully, that is the box of Super Metroid. This guy was selling key rings at an event I was in, and it was basically they put on a leather-bound box the box art of a Super Nintendo game. And yeah. Oh fuck, this is a mistake. Didn't want that. Fuck. Right. Yeah. Some Some guy was selling key rings of SNES box art, and I got that one. I got my brother Mario Kart because he fucking loves Mario Kart. But yeah, yeah. So I've got the keys. To answer your question, Arden, I am slowly moving in. I've got about a month. I've handed in my notice to this place, and I have a month to move in. That will be. I'm going weekends at the moment, so I've got a few things. If I streamed retro games, you would get Repton games. That's fine. You'd have a blooming market. Um, um, yeah. So I have a month to move in. When I yeah. So I've done a few things. So I've bought a bed. The bed arrives on the 20th. I've bought some other things. What else I bought? Bought a wardrobe. That arrives on the 20th. Doing any work to it in the meantime. Do you know what? I don't know if I can be asked. Legitimately, there's nothing I hate. I don't hate anything enough in the house. Fuck, this could be trouble. For me to be asked doing any work on it. if I'm honest. Because everything's kind of alright. Yeah, I could probably replace the wallpaper and everything, but to be honest, I'm not that bothered. Fuck. But yeah, I will. The only thing I am going to do, so I bought a drill today. I tried. I did try. I bought a drill today and a toolbox. The only thing I really feel like I should do, even though it's not necessarily a massive problem, is the do you know what? I'm going to try and get the high jump boots because that'll make this a lot easier. Hey, at least you go on a renovation reality shows. Yeah, but do I want to do that? Right, I'll tell you what. Let's see if I can. There we go. Right. That is going to make my life a hell of a lot easier now. They. Yeah, what was I going to say? Maybe he needs to nominate Reese for all the hard work he does. Maybe. Yeah. I'd love Lawrence Llewellyn Bone to come and. He'd make it terrible. I just want a TV with the games consoles. Maybe a few pictures. That's about it, really. Lawrence Llewellyn Bone wouldn't appreciate my piece of WrestleMania 32 canvas that I bought. So what are you putting in your room? Just fucking Funko Pops. A green screen and spare room streaming. I mean that's a given, yeah. Although I may even just paint my wall in a. God, this is fucking sad. So I went to B&Q to look at a few things, And I was looking at paint color. Do you know you can't get a color of streaming green? You would have thought this. If you need help in paint, I will do. Although I nearly flooded. Did I tell you? Yeah, I completely agree. It's rude. Surely a color match option is available. Good question. Not sure. I mean, yeah, you would have thought so. Granted, it was B&Q, so the chances are, and it was no, it wasn't built B&Q. It was Wilkinson. So they only had like popular colors like mauve and salmon and things like that. There's not that many streamers who go into B&Q. Oh, fuck off! We need we need to all make millions off Jeff Bezos's Amazon Prime, and then we're fucking laughing. And then we could go to B&Q and go, right, you're tired, we are tired, yeah. I'm very tired. I'm a little bit. I had a bit of a late one last night. But yeah, I mean, we all need to make millions off streaming and then go into B&Q and go, right, all you boomers who voted for Brexit and spend your days just looking around B&Q for DIY things. Right, we're going to talk to you about what we want in society post-COVID. We want disgusting colours greens so we can paint our walls of your property that you probably owned at some point. Oh, fucking hell, come on. You know what the worst thing is? If I do this wrong, I have to do it twice. Um, yes, right. Sadly, you've not won the last three. No. You're so selfish like that, Ego. Right. My long-term goal, yeah. Win the lottery. You'll be alright. Ah, fuck off! Oh my god! 1 point of life, yeah. I'm not going to do this, am I? Yeah. No. That was never going to happen. Right. I think I may need some. I think I may need a little bit more energy. To be honest, I probably do as well. Come on. Do you know what? Right, I'm going to leave that. Because I think if I come back a little bit later, when hopefully I have more energy, I'll probably be able to do that a bit better. So what I'm going to do is, I haven't got a hug yet. I know I said that I would, but I totally forgot. Can I get it from up here? Oh. Right, okay. So I don't need to bother doing that. So that was a complete pointless waste of time, because it's only super missiles and it's only thingy. So we don't need to do that. It is what it is. So what we'll do is we'll clean up a little bit of We'll clean up a little bit of Brinstar. Because there's a couple of items we could do. We can clean up a bit of Norfair, and then we'll save in Norfair. So this should get us a few items. So this. Oh, hang on. No. We'll do that after. Piece of heart. Bombs. And there is, I think, another item here. 50 rupees. Okay, that was fucking useless. Right. I don't think there's anything up over there. I think this is just the map. Yeah. Don't need that. Right. So we'll clean up a few of the items here. It's all right. Fucking hell. Just gonna. It's not handy having only one energy tank. That's really screwing me over. Oh, fuck. Right, okay. So this part, that they teach you how to wall jump. Oh my god, right, that is useful. Right. That is the moon pearl. So what does the moon pearl do? You can explore the dark world. So just to explain, the dark world will turn you into a bunny rabbit. And you get it in one of the castles. So we should be able to complete one of the castles now. Fuck off, come on. No, it's not a light source. That will be the lamp. Which is needed at some point. Come on. Right, there we go. Yeah. Lamp would be fucking useful. So yeah, the lamp would be really, really useful right about now. Right, I can't be asked doing the moon pearl again, so I am going to save. And then what I'll do is I'll do one last loop. One last loop, and then we'll finish off for the night. Because it's coming up to 2 hours. So We need to go... Right. So the loop is we go up here again. Me and the council, we are... They take a lot of damage. Fuck off! Oh, I forgot I just recently saved. Me and the council tomorrow, we have 30 people attending for a Parks Cafe. Awesome! So it's quite a big park then. I've never actually been to your park. I'm assuming also the meeting is happening online or something. I can't imagine the council has many meetings not online at the moment. Oh god, I need to grind. Because... Let's do with these. Right. That's not going to give me enough. $94. Right, so there's only going to be a couple more items, and then I'm going to think that should be enough. Just need to clear up this part of it. Yeah. Right. Oh, I know what to do. Oh fuck! I don't think I can do this. So there is like a hidden platform here. No, I can't do it. Right. Note to self. Need to check that. Because there will be an item. Right. What there's one other thing we can check. Which will be which will be on the escape route, and that will lead us to I think it usually power bombs, but and then we'll call it a night. I think after that. So this is one of those things where it's like you only discover when you've played this for as long as I have. Ooh, 1 rupee. That was fucking worth it. Oh fuck, right. Yeah. Right. Didn't need that. When was the last time we saved? Right. Gonna check one last item, and then we'll call it a night. Because we don't. We'll need. This one shouldn't be too long, actually. But we have a lot of things that we can do for next one. We can pretty much explore a lot of Legend of Zelda. Even if we haven't got a light source. So we'll need that's gonna hold us back a bit. But our Metroid game is looking relatively strong. Except the fact we haven't got any. Not played that either, so it's all new to me. Yeah. I would highly recommend you do, because these are fucking brilliant games. Beginning to regret blowing that up just now. I think I'd rather have waited a little bit. Right. So the item we can get. Oh fuck, no, we can't get it. Oh no. We may be able to get that, but to be perfectly honest, we'd have needed a lot of we'd have needed a lot more energy tanks than we have. So I tell you what, let's save. And we'll leave it there. Right. So next stream on this is going to be we're going to do a lot more Legend of Zelda because there's a couple of items we can get now. Now that we've got the moon pill, now that we've got the mirror. We didn't actually need the moon pill to actually, but we got it anyway. The next stream of this is going to be next week, next Wednesday. Sunday, I'm going to stream. It's going to be a high score challenge on Truxton for the Sega Mega Drive. That's going to be kicking off, so hopefully that'll be something. Right. I'm not going to raid anybody because I'm getting tired, as you can probably tell from my voice. Thank you all for joining me. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye now.